Hello and welcome to the Surprisingly Sober podcast. That's Taran.
That's Trevor.
There you go. You picked it up on that. All right. So
I don't like you introducing me.
I don't like
Who
you.
am I to introduce? You know, like you introduce Bill Burr to the stage. You don't introduce Taran.
Welcome. Coming down to the stage is Taran. Taran, shake it for what you got.
Oh, I'm shaking it. All right. Anyway.
All right. So it has been a week. It has been a week full of news. Where do we begin, Taran? You know where I want to begin?
Apparently, you already know, so tell me.
I want to begin with all the hodlers out there.
The hodlers. I heard toddlers, and I was like, shout out to our fans between the ages of 2 and 4.
No. All the Doge hodlers out there. So Doge has skyrocketed this week.
We are not a financial advice podcast.
No, we are
Legal
not.
Disclaimer.
We are not a financial podcast. But let me just get the exact numbers for you. In the last week, Doge has gone up. It has gone up 21 cents. It is now currently at 28.
I'm down $50 right now on Doge.
So it's currently at 28 cents as we record this podcast. It spiked at 47 cents, I think it was.
Do you want me to make your Doge go back up? All I have to do is sell or buy. If I buy, the market goes down. If I sell, it goes back up.
To be fair, when you bought, it did start going back down.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm telling you. Like, do you want more money? Because I can sell mine right now.
Well, you're down 50. Hit even and then go back.
It never will. I'm not allowed to make money from cryptocurrency.
I know. You've been cursed.
I've been cursed.
Yeah, because I don't know if we ever talked about your Bitcoin.
I don't know, so I'll bring it up now.
Okay.
Back in 2012, when I got my first job, I used my very first paycheck of $180 to completely turn it into Bitcoin. Bitcoin was about 22 cents a coin at the time.
Kind of like where Doge is right now.
Yeah, so I turned my entire check into that, and I sold it $200 per Bitcoin because it was hard spiking down. It went from like 280 to 200 in a day. So I decided, like, it was like, oh, time to cut my losses, basically. Like, I'm up. I'm really up. But, like, apparently this is a dead thing now. It was fun while it lasted. It's like life. It was fun while it lasted.
Like Doge.
Yeah.
So you sold out at 200 and now it's 63,000.
Yeah, it peaked at 80,000. So I had...
You're cursed.
I had about, 600 something Bitcoins.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you're cursed.
I'm cursed. I am destined to be broke. It is my destiny to die depressed.
This is my destiny.
My destiny is to not be able to win Emily back.
Oh, there's our Emily reference for the podcast. When will Bo be next?
For show?
Doesn't count. So Doge has spiked. Now, a lot of people, I think both sides are wrong.
Let's hear your expert financial advice.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, I just think both sides are wrong. I think the people who are the hodlers, which I am one of them, I upped my stake to 5,555 on purpose.
5.
Yeah, I have that many Doge. So I think that the hodlers put way too much, like, it's gonna go to the moon. It's gonna go to the moon of another galaxy and be $100 a coin.
There are people who honestly believe they can get it to being the second to Bitcoin.
The thing is that they don't understand how. They understand how. I think they've been told how cryptocurrency works and how it gets its value, but they're not using it as currency. They're hodling it. They're holding it.
Yeah.
Now,
they're being dragons and hoarding gold.
Yes. Good reference. Proud of you.
Thank you, Dad.
Okay. Nothing your dad ever said to you.
Yeah, true.
So I think that the other side, who people are saying that Doge is a fucking joke and it's a bad investment, is also, I think, too far extreme. Yeah, I don't say it's the most sound investment because it's a bubble, and
Yeah.
how long that bubble lasts, no one knows.
Um, I I feel like the easiest thing to equate it to is a penny stock. Obviously, sure, cryptocurrencies are currencies, not stocks, but both hold value that's comparable to dollars. Um, so say your goal was to double your investment. So the two easiest ways would be easiest hard quotes on that because you can fail. They're volatile. They're likely to spike up and down. Is penny stocks or cryptocurrencies that are really low in market value, say 20 cents. And because all it has to do is go to 40 cents. It needs a 20-cent increase in value. How much has Doge gone up? Wasn't it like under a penny a couple months ago?
In January, I think it was hovering right around a penny.
Yeah.
It would dip under and over.
So it's gone up about 30 times, 40 times as much.
Yeah, it got
So-
up to 47.
Yeah, so if you had in $1,000, you now have $47,000. Like, so you definitely more than doubled your investment. For Bitcoin to do the same thing, it has to go to 120,000, which is incredibly unlikely. So it's a bad investment in that there's a good chance you're gonna lose, but if you win big. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could make safe investments. Ooh, I put all my money into
Blue chip stocks.
Yeah, it's just like, ooh, I bought Apple. Okay, cool. Yeah, Apple's never going to drop to fucking zero. Good for you.
But it's probably never going to skyrocket to the moon, and you're
Yeah.
going to, all of a sudden, the 2 shares you have are going to be worth so fucking much because you can only buy 2 shares.
Ooh, I put money into a trust or whatever.
I bought government bonds.
Yeah. I have what is it, a CD, a CDA or whatever, where like basically it's like a government
Oh,
bond.
yeah.
Yeah, I put my money into that, and in like 20 years, I'm gonna be up like 15%. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's guaranteed increase, but not much. Some real weak shit there. You don't have diamond hands. You have fucking
No,
jello
so that's
fingers.
the thing, though. Is like, so I've been, whenever with the whole Doge thing, I'll pretty much like check Doge, and I'll go check the subreddit
Yeah.
for Doge, and I'll see people will post screenshots like Doge is going up, and then you'll see how much they have, because that'll always
And
be the
they'll have
screenshot.
like 280,000.
$280,000 worth of Doge.
Yeah. And it's like, what
And
the
it's like,
fuck?
how the fuck? Why are you putting so much money in it? But then it's like you see like how much they bought at, like their average cost of buying is like
Yeah.
0.002. You're like, that's how you have so much money. You put in a decent amount of money to
Yeah, you
get up
probably
there.
put in like $10,000, and now you're up massively.
And you
but-
bought, like, I remember last summer, I bought $20 worth of Doge as a joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I
remember
love
that.
the meme.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then, like,
Honestly, the Doge meme subreddit is actual hot garbage. It's not funny.
the Doge Coin or the Doge
Like the
meme?
Doge meme. It's like lead Doge something. I forget. The memes are actually like they're intentionally bad, but it's like it's just cringe. Yeah, you're being intentionally cringe, but it's still cringe.
No, I just remember them from high school, and they were fucking hilarious. I like them better than the Rage comic ones and all that. I
Yeah.
hated those.
Yeah.
But Doge. What was I saying? Oh, like the people who
Who are just hoarding it.
well, not hoarding it. Yeah, that. But I'm just like, you see all these people. The point I was trying to make is like they put $10,000 into something that honestly they shouldn't have. Any investor would have said that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But like the GameStop thing, enough
It
people
worked.
did it where people did it. Like, I think this is just a fluke. People should not think that this is the way to get rich.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the way to invest.
Arguably, it is something that is super volatile, low dollar amount is the correct way to get rich on investment.
But that's just also how you lose.
Yeah,
But like
no. Like,
'cause
you're
how-
not gonna get rich doing the pussy shit.
No, I know that you have to. That's what I was trying to. The point I was trying to make is that you have to take incredible risks
Yeah.
to get rich. Like I'm putting all my money on Doge, the life savings, grandma, all of it. Put it on, mortgage the house.
Like between the two of us, like as a household right now, I'd say we're making $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And but we're not gonna get rich as a household making 100,000 a year. Like, we're doing okay. We got some nice vehicles. We got some nice things. You know, we
Have you
have.
seen my truck? It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but you have the bike,
Yeah.
the Chad bike.
I don't know if I
Why are
like
you
that.
wincing at that? Chad is good. I don't know why you think Chad is bad.
Never met a good Chad, so.
I've met a Chad.
Chad
Anyway,
Henne, quarterback for the New York Jets from like 10 years
nope,
ago.
haven't met him. Is he a friend of yours?
I
Anyway,
don't fraternize
like
with the Jets.
we have some nice shit, you know. We buy something when we want to, you know. Like, I'm not like constantly like, oh, I don't know if I should be ordering takeout. You know, it's just like, I don't feel like cooking. Yeah, I'll order a
I'm
fucking
just like,
burrito.
YOLO.
Yeah, and it's like, but we're not gonna get rich. Arguably, the way for us to get rich would be to quit our full 40 plus jobs and start our own business. But guess what? That comes with huge risk.
Mm-hmm.
Quitting out of the safe job is a risk, but the reward is potentially big for starting your own business and doing well.
Yeah.
But if you fail out, then you're fucking broke and you have a shit ton of debt.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, that's just how all of life works. So Doge isn't a bad investment. It's just a dangerous investment.
Yes, it's high. Yeah, it's high risk. That's why I think the people who are extremely against it are wrong, but also right.
They're hedge funds people.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
traditionalists.
Yeah.
I'm a traditional man.
If you don't get up 9 to 5 and go down to the stock market to make your money, you're doing it wrong.
Which is bullshit. Why is
Yeah.
the stock market open 9 to 5?
It should be 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah. But then we can't manipulate it the way that we want. It'd be harder. Fuck you. Fuck you, Wall Street. Bunch of
Yeah.
cunts.
Yeah. So,
Oh, but I watched The Wolf of Wall Street, so now I know how everything works.
dude, some of the fucking memes I've been seeing about Doge with Wolf of Wall Street are fucking hilarious.
Am I the only one who thought that movie was shit?
I liked it.
There was like no redeeming qualities to it.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, her tits. That was the only redeeming quality of the movie. The fact that you got to see Margot Robbie's fucking cans.
Yeah. I liked it. Her little koala bears.
But no,
That
like
was the best part of the movie.
like
It made it
people
all
like
good.
to, you know, like think they're Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and it's like, you mean that fucking scumbag cunt? Like,
yeah. Jordan Belfort, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, like everyone's like, oh, you know, like that's the way to be. Just like how people who want to be cooks look at assholes like Gordon Ramsay and they're like, that's how you're supposed to be. No, it's not. Gordon Ramsay's a fucking douche.
Yeah, you brought that up a lot.
Yeah.
So where do you see Doge? So it's kind of it got up to 48.
I think it'll break $1. If I was a betting man, like if you could if you could short and like do options on cryptocurrencies.
sound like a fucking hedge fund manager.
If you could do options on cryptocurrencies, my money would be on it going to $1.
So let's just look at the pattern. So it just took off for honestly no reason, like really.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of people were saying that it was because Coinbase went public,
Yeah.
but I don't think that was it. Because Bitcoin didn't like rise that much.
But Bitcoin's already massive. Like,
Yeah, it could have went bigger.
yeah. But it's like, it's already so big. Like,
But that has a limited supply.
It obviously doesn't work like directly like this, but it's kind of like, say, because of Coinbase going public, it caused Dogecoin to go up 20 cents. Well, maybe it made Bitcoin go up $100, but you just didn't notice because who the fuck cares if Bitcoin goes up just $100?
Yeah, because that's what it fluctuates normally at.
Yeah, so it's just like, it could have influenced it, but not in the same way where it influenced Doge, where it was like, holy shit, look to the left, that's going fucking bananas.
Yeah, so Doge, so like I was trying to say, Doge was hovering around 6 cents a week ago. Mm-hmm. It was right around there. 6 cents. And then it just fucking took off. All of a sudden it was at 13, 14, 15. Then next thing I know is at 28. Next thing I know is at 36. And then I see that it's at 48 one morning. And then last day it stayed in the low 30s and now it's up to the high 20s and it'll flirt with 30. It'll like hit 30 every once in a while. kind of plateauing for a little bit. I think it's just because it's the weekend.
Yeah, but people are like who posted the pictures of it going down, and they're like, "Oh, time to sell out, time to get rid of Doge. Here's this other weird third-party cryptocurrency that no one's heard of." And then when you compare the graph of Doge Coin next to the entire cryptocurrency market, the spike down is the exact same. So it's like the whole cryptocurrency market like took a shot down. So it's not like Doge is failing out.
So
like they all took a hit.
What was I gonna say? But I think with those people who like it will go up and it will hit 48 cents, people will sell off. You get those people who get out, like you're getting rid of the weakest links,
Yeah.
and then you get those people who
Diamond hands
end up hoarding more and buying more.
Yeah.
And then that makes it go back up a little bit, and it's plateauing, which usually when it fucking tanks, it tanks.
Yeah.
Like it was like my dad, I got him to invest in some Doge, and he has like 3,000 some odd Doge now. He told me to hodl. My father texted me a one-word text that was hodl, and I never felt closer to my dad. And I love my dad.
Jesus Christ.
But he was like, "Oh yeah, if it goes like back to 10, like I'll buy a shit ton more." And I was like, "It's not going back down. I don't think it'll go back down to 10 right now."
Yeah.
The only thing that Doge has going against it is that it's pretty much an unlimited supply.
Yeah.
5 billion new Doge can be mined every year.
Yeah.
Well, Bitcoin done. What is it? 27 billion?
Well, no, it's not done. There's just a limit of how much can be mined each year, and it goes down each year. So it's like a max cap of 21 million, but you can still keep mining it. I think it's like, like say 17 million are currently in circulation, 4 million left to be mined. So like people can still mine more, but there is a market cap.
Okay. So yeah, with Doge, there's a 5 billion limit per year how much can be mined, and I don't think people are hitting that limit. Yeah. But it will like never stop. And I actually did look in. I did do some research into why. Apparently, one of the creators, like they had a cap on it for a couple of years, and then they took the cap off. So as to compete with inflation, they didn't want it to inflate the price of it. They kind of wanted to always stay the same, which it was a joke.
Yeah.
They didn't want it to take off.
Yeah.
They didn't want it to become some sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So. And honestly, now at this point, should they put a cap on it? Do you think?
Yeah.
That would make it skyrocket.
I don't think it would make it skyrocket.
It would skyrocket percentage-wise.
It would give it It would give it the ability to skyrocket.
Which I think
it wouldn't inherently make it skyrocket.
No. It wouldn't inherently make it skyrocket. You're right. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But I think that if right now, if tomorrow morning you wake up and they came out and said that Doge now has a cap, it would skyrocket. People would then start buying as much as they can.
I don't think that they can, because I know this is the case for Bitcoin. I don't know about Dogecoin. Is more than half of the coin holder has to agree to make a change. So at that time, the guy who made it did probably own half the coin, more than half the coins, so he could just make decisions. I don't think he does anymore. Too many people are involved.
No, I know.
So I don't think they can actually put a cap on it now.
Just like logistically.
Yeah.
It would be incredibly difficult to get that many people to agree.
Yeah, like he would have to hunt down other major coin users and be like, "Hey, if we agree to put a cap on this, then we can."
I feel like it would be probably a pretty good, like, hey, we'll put a cap on this, and then it will probably go up.
Yeah.
I feel like people would be okay with that because they're a bunch of dumb hodlers.
It's not that people wouldn't be okay with it. It's that it would just be hard to actually get a hold of these people and organize.
Yes.
Yeah.
But would it be, though?
Yeah.
GameStop. Doge. The way they got the internet to organize.
Well, yeah, but you have to directly get a hold of these people. Like,
oh yeah.
How are they gonna find me with my 2,000 Doge? Like they don't have my phone number.
Well, Taran, you're not a big fish, so they don't care.
But still, like they don't have my phone number. How
No.
are they getting a hold of me?
I'm feeling pretty positive. I'm
Yeah.
feeling pretty positive about Doge.
And you are never optimistic about anything.
No. It's the only thing that's positive in my life. It's the only thing that keeps me from killing myself. I can make that joke. I'm a millennial.
Yeah. I love it when people get super butthurt about me making suicide jokes at work. You can't say that. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I'm depressed.
It makes me feel better.
Yeah. It's all I have going.
It's either this or I repress it and then kill myself. I make this joke, I stay alive for another 20 minutes.
No, so I made the joke about how I work so much overtime so I won't feel bad when I kill myself because I'll leave you some rent money.
Oh, that's appreciated. I just want your 2000
That's appreciated,
Doge.
man. Good. Thanks, man.
I just want your Doge.
Oh, okay.
You should just sell your Doge to me, and then it'll go up. No, I don't want your cursed Doge. Get your cursed Doge
my
out of here.
cursed Doge.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think the first... I like Bitcoin. I want the first like major purchase with Dogecoin to be like some super nice house. Because like the first major Bitcoin purchase was like a $1.5 million like penthouse in New York.
That's nice.
It was like that was the first like fucking big one. And it was like we should do that with Doge.
Wasn't the pizzas?
Oh,
Remember
that's the first purchase.
Oh, was that the first purchase with Doge?
Yeah,
Or with
no,
Bitcoin?
I'm talking like the first like big like someone buying like something crazy with Bitcoin, like a house. Like
Oh,
someone
no. The first
was
major purchase over $10,000 with Doge will be a Tesla.
probably.
It's been talked about many times. It's a big subject on the Doge subreddit.
So dumb.
Well, it's because they worship Elon Musk.
Even
because
though he's a piece of shit.
I think he's, I just think he's a billionaire. He's an extravagant, loud.
Well, no, I mean about like his worker standards and stuff like that. And
I don't, you gotta like, yes, it's his company. He's the face of the company, but it's a very large company. Yes, he's okayed it. So then therefore that is not right. But I don't like, there's more than just him.
yeah,
You know?
but he's still taking home hundreds of billions of dollars. Like
He's not taking that home.
he has a net worth of hundreds of billions of dollars when he could spread the wealth more fairly amongst his staff.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually kind of glad that I never got a job at Tesla. I tried.
I know, I remember.
I was really
You
into
were
it.
obsessed
I
with
loved
Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah.
But now I just realized there's a bunch of assholes. And actually, apparently, they're getting really shitty, like, reviews of, like, longevity and just quality.
Oh, the actual like vehicles.
Yeah, the
themselves.
actual vehicles. You can't work on them.
Yeah.
The Rich Rebuilds YouTube, where the guy who rebuilds, like, totaled Teslas and stuff like that, he had a huge thing where, like, he was trying to get parts for it. Like, I think we've talked about it on the
Yeah, we
podcast
did.
before. Yeah, he couldn't get parts because Tesla would just not sell them,
Yeah.
which is
Like
illegal.
Didn't he ask for like just
Lug nut
Yeah.
plastic dust caps.
and they just said no.
They're like, why do you need them? Well, I just need to put them. I lost them, even though he was rebuilding it. It was like that was the final touches,
Yeah.
you know. And like, well, we don't sell parts. And it's like, well, you're a manufacturer. You actually have to.
Yeah.
Like they're the one thing. So one thing that Tesla has fought against that I agree with them on, which is bad because I'm in the industry, is dealerships, franchising.
Yeah.
So Tesla like will not like do like a franchise. You can't
Yeah.
you can't go down and buy like, hey man, I'm gonna start a dealership and we're gonna sell Teslas. And
Yeah.
Tesla's like, yeah, we're gonna do Taran Hess's Tesla. No,
Yeah.
Tesla sells directly to
Yeah.
the consumer, which is there's laws. So I don't understand why there are laws in place that say Ford can't start a dealership on their own.
Yeah.
They can't have Ford's Ford, you know?
Yeah.
They have to go through someone to then sell to you, which I don't like.
Yeah.
But
Um.
Tesla has fought against that, and I'm kind of for it. But I do kind of see why though, because like when it's direct to manufacturer, they can fuck you over more, and when it's just a mom and pop, you know, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So even though most dealerships are not mom and pop,
Oh yeah.
They're owned by AutoNation, Lithia,
Yeah.
huge conglomerates. You
Yeah.
know, so they're not really mom and pop. They're still trying to fuck you over.
Yeah.
So
Mom and pop are ultra fucking rich and they don't give two shits about you.
yeah, no, you're right.
Um Also, I feel like Tesla's definitely pushing towards more like standardization for like the automotive industry, because I feel like if you want like your car fucking like worked on or repaired or anything, it's so just haphazard, like just all over the place. Like you could probably take your car to 10 different shops for like the same problem, and they'll all give you wildly different answers, rates, as to, just like I feel like if your check engine light is on and you took your car to 10 different lots, they would all give you a different thing that needs to be fixed. Well, not all, but like 3
They
would
would
say this, 6 would say that, and 1 would say that. And it's just like I feel like with Tesla, they're going to be the one that kind of like just makes it so it's like a more uniformed process.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like dealing with fucking auto shops is a pain in the ass.
it is. At auto shops, when you come in, they want to find something else to sell you. So yeah, you come in with a check engine light. They like, oh yeah, you have an O2 sensor out, so you need to replace your O2 sensor. We also notice your tires a little bit bald, and you need some brake pads
And this filter and that compressor
filter.
and the
I feel like I don't know because I've never seen Tesla work, like taking a car into a Tesla.
Yeah.
But I imagine they want, their stuff to be like, no, this shit's top of the line. Everything else is fine. We'll fix the one thing that we know is wrong, that you know is wrong, and everything else is good. Which I actually don't like because I feel like that's actually undercutting. Because yeah, your tires are fucking bald. You know, your brakes are bad. Yeah, you do need to replace your cabin filter because you didn't know you had it and you have never replaced it in the 6 years you've owned the car. And that's why it fucking smells like mold.
Now we've talked about before how because my car has dumb parts on it, whenever I take it for like an oil change and stuff like that, they're just more blatantly obvious of like, yeah, like, your filter's a little bit dirty, but you're good for a while, because they don't have the filter to sell to me. So they're actually honest. But like one time they're like, oh yeah, you should probably take this down to a Chevy dealership or like, a more like equipped auto shop for this. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
But like they're actually honest because they can't upsell me because they don't have the shit.
So that's a huge thing. And that's one thing that I get like people like coming in to my job because it's what I do.
Yeah.
I work in the service department. I don't give a shit.
Wait, what? You do?
And people come in
Which
and
one?
like they expect me to do that, and they'll make little comments before I've even like done anything about it. Like, oh yeah, I don't need anything else checked out. I know what you guys are gonna do. I'm like, I haven't done anything yet. I'm not going to. I hate taking like I'd be bad at running a business because I hate taking people's money.
Oh, dude, I'm too nice.
I'm way too nice as well.
Yeah.
I do not like taking people's money because I feel like I don't know what everyone's like else's situation is. So I just can like only think about the situation I'm in. And I'm like, I don't want people taking my money, especially for some stupid piddly ass shit on some like fucking quad that they're going to take. And then these people are fucking loaded and rich and like.
But you're still thinking like, man, I wouldn't want to pay $200 for that when it's not even that bad. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking about it again today, like, because what I deal with is I deal with warranty stuff. And people are always like, this thing's under warranty. I shouldn't have to pay for it. Yeah, if there's something defective, but you fucking rolled it, Like,
that's on you.
Like that's on you. Like you're an idiot. But then people are like, I shouldn't have to pay for this. This is under warranty. I'm like, yeah, something was defective, and it's gonna get fixed, and we're gonna take care of it. The manufacturer's gonna cover it. And then they just yell and bitch and complain at me, and it's like, hey man, I didn't design it. I didn't engineer it. I didn't. I don't hold the warranty. The manufacturer did all that. Like, the warranty's through them. They pay us to fix it for you. I'm gonna get it fixed. I've already told you that. And then they treat me like shit. And it's
they treat you like you are, like
I came out there and broke it and looked it in their face, spat in their face, and laughed. It's like, no, I'm the one telling you I'm gonna get it fixed. stop fucking yelling and complaining to me. I met you 20 minutes ago.
Well, no, I mean, this goes hand in hand, though, with what you were just saying a little bit ago with, Taran Hess's Tesla. I'm obviously not going to say exactly where you work, but they don't see it as, Trevor Branson's Toyota, They just see Toyota. So they're like, your Toyota, this is your vehicle, this is your warranty, you fix. It's like, actually, we're just a franchise. We work with Toyota.
That's like going into McDonald's and saying, where the fuck is Ronald McDonald?
Yeah. Give me the clown.
Give me the clown. Where is she? But no, so when it comes to that, like we were talking about, like, I don't like taking people's money. But when the asshole comes in and starts yelling at me, when he just paid $20,000 for a fucking toy, a sand toy, $20,000 for the sand toy, $20,000 in accessories for a fucking refrigerator in the back and a fucking stereo system and light bars and all sorts of shit. And like, you have $40,000 into this. Fuck, I wish I had $40,000 in an account right now,
Yeah. I wish I had $40,000 toward a fucking house.
I wish I had $40,000 in Doge.
I wish I had 40,000 cells of serotonin. Is that a lot? I don't fucking know.
Whatever it is, it's not enough.
Yeah.
So, like, and what's so funny is, like, I've noticed that the older people get, the more that they bitch and complain to younger people. Or they bitch and complain about younger people, and they treat them like shit.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why, like, younger people don't like them and don't put up with their shit.
You need to respect your elders.
No,
Go
I don't.
fuck yourself.
Respect is a two-way street, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think you've been through.
Dude.
Because, first of all, fucking, you're barely able, like, the people who went through World War II, I think, are, like, the only old people right now that you should respect, like, wholeheartedly. Unless they're just a complete asshole. No, unless they're a complete asshole. Like, if, some old guy, because, like, they're at an age now where they're, like, in their 80s and 90s. The people who fought in World War II.
Yeah.
So they're very old, very...
No, they're 100. Because the wars during the 40s, that was 80 years ago.
Well, some people did get in at, like, 14, 15, 16.
But still, they weren't crawling up the beach. They weren't babies. It was 80 years ago, so that means they're 80 plus what their age was.
Oh, yeah, they're 90 plus now.
96 plus.
Yeah. They're pushing 100. Like, those people, give them respect,
A 10-year-old storming the beach.
Fucking Germans did it. So...
They work the gas, yeah.
So, like, I honestly don't care. Start every interaction with respect, Well,
yeah, that's just human decency.
Human decency.
Yeah.
But, like, people come in and they just start giving me attitude. And I'm just like, hey, I've never met you. You've never been in here before. Lose the fucking attitude. Like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, do you just go out into the world like this? You just treat customer service people like shit. And that's one thing that I see that I'm proud of with our generation is, like, people, like, especially on dating. This is where I've seen it mainly on dating profiles. Like, if you treat a customer service person like shit, you're a bad person,
Yeah.
And I don't want to date you. And I've seen posts about it on Reddit, Like, we're like, we understand because all of our jobs now are pretty much customer service.
Yeah.
That we treat customer service people with respect because we know they're not the fucking problem.
Yeah.
If they give you bad customer service, then they're a bad customer service person.
Yeah. So Chipotle I frequented back in the day, it was right near a church. And I gotta say, I would go, like, I go to Chipotle a fuck ton. Not anymore. Their portion sizes fucking suck now.
It's just the one.
No, dude. It's fucking all of them. If you go on don't fucking shake your head at me. If you go on r/Chipotle, every other fucking post is like, the portion sizes are shit. The prices are going up. They're a shit company. They're underpaying their staff and they're treating their staff like shit. Stop going to Chipotle.
You know why, though? I think it's the franchise owners. Because when you order through Chipotle, they have to eat that delivery shit for DoorDash and Grubhub and all those ones. I think they do DoorDash. But they have to eat it. Because it's like $1 delivery or free delivery all the time.
Yeah.
So they're having to eat it. So what they're doing in order to make up for it is raising prices and lowering portion sizes.
Yeah.
Because last time we ordered Chipotle, I could tell the tortilla was smaller, and so was the piece of foil that they wrap it
Yeah.
in. It wasn't as big as it normally was, which
Yeah.
means that this is
They are
systemic,
intentionally
and
making-
they are intentionally doing it, and there's a
Systemic.
problem.
But anyway, so I would go to Chipotle all the fucking time. Get my fucking burrito, go on with my day. I never once saw a young person get fucking snippy with the worker behind the line. Never once saw anyone near my age be a piece of shit. But let me tell you, the post-church Sunday crowd at around 11 to noon were the rudest fucking people on the planet. These fucking 40 to 50-year-old fucking old people.
People of God.
Yeah. Any god. I don't care what god you believe in. You're a fucking cunt.
The God is, or
They are. Well, your god is a cunt too. He let the Holocaust happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, he lets people die of disease.
Wait. What if Hitler's God was right then?
But
That's why he let it happen.
He let Hitler die. If Hitler
Hitler was their Jesus.
Yeah, but then he still would have won the war. He wouldn't have lost and failed at exterminating the Jews if his God was on his side.
God does hate the Jews.
Yeah, just read the Bible.
Yeah, it's just the book. The Bible is just the book of tormenting the Jews.
Yeah. The first half is anyway. Second half, not so much. Like Jesus shows up and things start going a bit better for them.
Until he gets killed.
Yeah. Until they kill the Jew.
Yeah.
But no, like the fucking church Sunday crowd was always so shitty, and it was always older people.
Yeah, Nancy coming in there is like, is that all you're gonna put on there? Is that all you? No. I did not want that.
I want your cilantro lime rice. They're both cilantro lime, white or brown. It says cilantro lime on the menu. Yes. Would you like the white cilantro lime or the brown cilantro lime? Rhyme. And they just like look at the worker like they're dumb. And it's like look down at the fucking bowls, okay?
Like, you're the dumb one. Don't
Yeah.
look at me like I'm the dumb one. You're the fucking moron here. I'm scooping rice and beans into a fucking tortilla.
They walk up to the line. I would like a chicken burrito with added guac, and they're just like, all right, you missed like every other fucking thing. Like, go down the line. It's very like, you do this,
Fucking-
you do that, you do that, you do that.
Henry Ford did this back in the 19-teens. Okay? Like, it's an assembly line. Learn how it goes, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Look down.
And
Do you want that? No. Look down. Do you want that? Keep going. Do you want that? No. Okay, good. We're done here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like at this point, no one hasn't been to a Subway or a Chipotle or any of these assembly line fucking eateries. Like, everyone gets it now. You're just stubborn.
Yeah.
You
You remember Quiznos?
No.
Do you remember Quiznos?
But then
No.
I never went to one.
I did.
I think I've gone to a Subway twice. But anyway, fuck, what was I gonna say? I had another point to make. Oh yeah, the people being shitty. There's this one thing, I forget what it's called, but it's like the morality of the cart corral at grocery stores. It takes no effort to put the cart away, but there's no benefit and there's no con to whether or not you put the cart away. No one's going to come up and yell at you for not putting the cart away, and no one's going to come up and congratulate you for putting the cart away. So, like, yeah, you could just push your cart up on the curb and drive away, and there's no negative feedback. And it's like the morality of, like, do you put the cart away?
I always put the cart away.
Yeah, I put the cart away.
So now we live pretty close to a market with a parking lot of carts, and we can walk there.
Yeah.
And when we walk there, I see we have to walk through the center divider of a parking lot, and there's always just carts just left there. And I always have the need. I always feel like I should be like pushing them and bringing them in.
I saw a worker see me do this. So there was a cart on the corner of the street on our side of the street. Like, so you had to bring the cart out of the parking lot, cross the street, and then leave it there for some reason. And I just was like walking from our house, walked by the corner. There was a shopping cart there. So I grabbed it and just brought it with me, and I threw it in the cart corral. And I just saw a worker like look at me like, why is this guy so nice?
One of our neighbors
always keeps a fucking cart at their garage.
Why?
It's their cart. I'm sure that's what's going on in their mind. Like that.
I want to watch. I'm gonna have to do a stakeout and watch them grab the cart from their garage and march it down the sidewalk all proudly, like that's normal.
Do you know how often I return that cart?
Do you?
I return it about 3 times a week.
Good.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I'm sure they hate it. It's not their cart. It's not their property.
Like it's not.
Like you are technically stealing, but I bring it back and then I take it. Yeah, you're stealing it. Like,
You remember how big of a problem carts were in Medford?
no.
Oh, it was a huge deal.
Oh, like homeless people stealing them and like
Homeless people stealing
yeah.
carts and using them, and like there was a phone number you could call for businesses, like having carts left on their property. It was a huge deal. Like they made a new law, like stealing it was like $100 fine or something like that. It was just ridiculous. Like the carts were such a big fucking deal.
Yeah. But no, I'm sure it pisses the fuck out of them, and I don't care. But that'd be like me stealing a Louis Vuitton wallet. Be like, but I still like go to the Louis Vuitton store, so I'm returning it, and then I take it again as I leave.
Yeah,
No, nope, you stole it. You stole it. That's their property, and you're not letting them use their property.
Yeah, you're thinking that it's like, well, they have enough carts. Okay.
Yeah, you have enough bones. How about I break a few?
You have 206. How about 204? Take it or leave
Well,
it.
no, it'd be 208 because now they'd have 2.
Hey!
I'm increasing their bone count.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
want more bones? Yeah. Like chromosomes? Is it chromosome or chromosome?
Zome.
Like frozome?
Yeah. Where is my super soup?
Oh my god! Where's my super soup? Oh man. Incredibles 2 wasn't that good.
No, it really wasn't.
It was just the only reason we watched it now
Was because we watched Incredibles 1.
Oh, I was gonna say because of Elastic Girl.
Oh yeah. I definitely
Oh, fat ass.
preferred her to Violet. Yeah. What? Hey, how's it going?
You Oh, you were.
We were like 13 when it came. Actually, probably younger even.
Yeah, she was still 13.
Yeah.
When the next movie came
We
out.
got older and they stayed the same.
All right.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Fucking Matthew McConaughey. He's a good actor. You ever see A Time to Kill?
Maybe.
There's a John Grisham book, the lawyer guy who writes lawyer novels. They turned it into a movie. This is actually been a good lead-in to something.
Okay.
So, the book and the movie are about Matthew McConaughey plays a white lawyer in the South, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it, too. It's Sandra Bullock. He plays a white lawyer in the South who gets to defend Carl Lee Haley, who's Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
And what happened was Carl Lee Haley's daughter was kidnapped, raped, and like hung up. She didn't die.
Sounds heavy.
It is really heavy. And hung up and pretty much left to die, pissed on and beaten and all sorts of shit by 2 rednecks.
Mm-hmm.
And Samuel L. Jackson's black.
Yeah.
And this is like, it was modern day times for the...
Samuel L. Jackson's black?
I thought it was just the lighting, but yeah. It's like, he's got weird lighting in all his movies.
Yeah, man. It's like they're going around just shining a black light on him.
Jesus Christ. It's not how black lights work.
Yeah, they just show all my gummies.
Okay. So he gets to defend Samuel L. Jackson because it's the South, so the 2 rednecks who were put on trial for the rape and attempted murder of his daughter got off.
Mm-hmm.
So he hides in the courtroom closet with an M16, comes out and shoots them as they walk out. So then he's tried for murder.
Yeah.
So the whole movie is really about about him defending him and in the South, and it's a big racial injustice movie. You know, Matthew McConaughey's character's house gets burned down by the KKK.
Okay, I've seen
You've
trailers.
probably seen clips.
I've
and
seen
stuff.
trailers for this movie and
But
stuff.
the biggest and like most climactic part of any movie I've ever seen, like this is up there in the top 5 with like Endgame for me.
Yeah.
Is the closing arguments. Matthew McConaughey, you know, he's got a daughter just like him, and you know, he's like going through and he's explaining what happened. You know, this girl was like, you know, attempted, and then he just lays out the whole story for the jury, and then he just pauses and just goes, "Now imagine if she was white."
Ooh.
To just make everyone just like realize, like, you would care more if this girl was white, but you don't. And that's what the problem is. And like the whole racial injustice, because the thing is it's not a period piece. It doesn't take place in the 60s. This movie was made in the 90s, the late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it takes place.
Yeah.
You know? Like it was still prevalent then. And it's still prevalent now with everything going on. Like you and I were talking about the 13-year-old kid who got shot and killed in Chicago. Yeah. For doing absolutely fucking nothing. What was the cop stopping him for?
I don't know why the cops was actually like stopping him, but he did tell the kid this, like he was basically like just kind of hassling the kid, and the kid ran, and the cop pulled his gun and said stop. The kid stopped, and he said put your hands up, and he put his hands up, turned around, the cop shot him. All in the span of 5 seconds. Shot a 13-year-old kid from like 10 feet away.
For no reason.
Right in the chest. Yeah.
What was the kid doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
He was being black.
Actually, I don't know the ethnicity of the kid. His name's
Black.
Adam.
He was black.
Oh, he was black?
That was at least the one that I heard of.
Okay. But anyway, so man, I was really hoping they shot a white kid.
It's about time we get one shot.
Yeah. Fucking little white kids, they fucking deserve it.
Little white kids just end up shooting themselves if they go on a shooting rampage.
Yeah. So I was
everything we say here are jokes.
Yeah. I mean, cops should shoot more white people. Actually, dude, I don't understand why traffic cops have guns. Really? To give a speeding ticket, you need a gun? No, you fucking don't.
You know why though? You know why?
You know why? Do you know why?
Because you can have a gun.
Okay, cool. Stricter gun laws.
I agree.
That doesn't work. Then only the criminals will have guns. Oh, really? They banned guns on Australia and it fucking worked fine. Other countries have banned guns and got rid of guns and lowered guns significantly. So, there will be a few-year period where criminals have guns and the good guys who turn over their guns won't have guns. But guess what? Cops will still have guns.
But in certain places in Australia, you can't have guns. Like if you live in like certain parts where you live in the fucking wild,
well,
you need it.
They're now strict gun laws. It's not no guns.
Yeah. Well, some people did have to turn their guns in.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I've gone shooting before. Shooting guns is fun. But, you know, so is also... I
politely disagree. It's not... I don't know. I never enjoyed it.
I don't think that it's as great as everyone who goes out and says that it is.
Yeah. I'd rather go play basketball.
Yeah.
Rather shoot hoops and not shoot black people.
I'd rather shoot over them. Get it? Dropping dimes, yo.
Yeah, I wish we could make shots, though.
Oh, God, yeah, man. If I wasn't fucking 9 for 102, I'd be fucking in the NBA.
But anyway, so we were talking about the court case, the movie.
Yeah, Time to Kill.
So, do you know about Leon Gary Plausch, the killer of Jeff Doucette? Do you know about this? It happened in 1984. This guy, Jeff Doucette, kidnapped and molested Plausch's son, Jody. Son named Jody. And so he was likely to get like a pretty short prison sentence. Like that's just kind of the way the trial was panning out. And so he was being like walked through an airport with the police, and the dad just rounded the corner and shot him square in the fucking face. Like, put the gun against his head and fired. And the dad got 5 years. 5 years probation, 7 years suspended. 7 years suspended sentence that ended up being 5 years probation and 300 hours community service. That is the most just killing of all time. Of like, the dad was like, this guy raped my kid. He's gonna get away with it. I'm gonna go shoot him in the fucking face. Go, dad.
I mean, I think we talked about it on the last podcast, like the death penalty. Like,
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about the death penalty because, like, you do get that. It happens way more frequently. Like, it shouldn't happen at all, where someone who is innocent, gets killed. But, like, some people just don't need to be alive.
Yeah.
John
Like,
Wayne Gacy, man,
what-
doesn't need to be alive. Ted Bundy doesn't need to be alive.
Yeah, like, the fact that, like, serial killers will be, like, life sentence in prison. It's like, just shoot them.
I mean, Ted Bundy was killed.
Yeah. But, like, fucking, what's his name? Manson. Charles Manson. Yeah. Like, he was in prison for fucking how long? Like...
I mean, since 72 or 70.
Yeah.
No, since 70. Because I always remember, because my dad was born during the Manson trial, and I was born during the OJ trial. Is it weird that I remember shit like that?
Yeah. And you're obsessed with my birthday being Hitler's death day.
I think we both are.
I think we need a statue to celebrate his killer.
Oh, that's funny. It's funny if you get it.
Yeah.
He committed suicide.
Yes.
Therefore, he is
Allegedly.
I mean, even if he didn't, he's dead now.
Yeah.
If Hitler didn't commit suicide in 1945, he's dead now. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Unless, like, he pulled a Walt Disney. Put his brain in a jar somewhere.
I thought it was his head. It was his full frozen head, like
Maybe.
Ted Williams, old Teddy Ballgame.
But yeah, no. Have you seen the video of the dude shooting the guy in the face in the airport?
There's a video of it?
Yeah, there's a video of it.
1984?
Yeah, because like the news was like following him, like
No,
and
I
they're
have not seen
videotaping it, and you just see like the dad like he's like standing like a payphone, like kind of like looking inconspicuous, and he just turns around, bam, blows his fucking brains all over the place.
Damn.
Great video. I watch it a lot.
You ever see the guy at the press conference, like the treasurer in like a Pennsylvania county who was like caught on corruption, and he's like doing a press conference to do something, and then he just pulls a 357 or a snub nose 38 or something out of a manila envelope, and then just shoots himself in the press conference?
Damn.
Yeah, it's like it's all caught on camera, and it's so it's one of those like I've heard like older people talk about it, like people who grew up in the 80s and the 90s,
Yeah.
like they would get like VHS tapes of like absurd videos, like incredibly morbid videos.
Yeah.
This was one of them.
Like the equivalent of like ISIS beheadings
Yeah.
being on YouTube and shit like that.
Are they still?
I mean, like they're rapidly taken down, but they're rapidly uploaded.
Yeah. But yeah, like it was one of those ones where you see it all. Like,
Yeah.
and what's even crazier is just like how it's so weird, like how you imagine that scenario in your head being, and then when you watch it, it's
doesn't-
way more real.
It's so much more real and so much less like visual than you expect. Like I've seen people die in a lot of videos, and it never looks like it does in the movies, where like it looks like fake, like the real one. Like, have you ever seen like someone get like launched out of a windshield?
Yeah.
It looks ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
in real life, like it looks like you just like threw like a dummy out.
Like one thing that I see constantly is people getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
And the way that they like get hit and then fly through the air, it's like their body becomes rigid,
Yeah.
and they just like fly like a plank through the
Yeah, like it looks like you hit like a dummy.
Yeah, it looks like you hit like a dummy.
Yeah, and it's weird how like movies had to make it look more real so that it didn't look fake.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then the real shit does look fake now because movies look so, I don't know, visually correct. Like it makes more sense that it like works that way. But no, watching, how do we get to watching people die?
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, like, I've seen people get shot and it looks ridiculous. You expect like a big blood splatter out of the back, you know, like their head to get like ripped apart or something, but it's usually just like, and then they fall.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that didn't look like the movies. They didn't get knocked back at all.
You know what's weird?
It wasn't dramatic.
Like, so you know how many times like you've like, so you like think about those, like I remember that one of that guy in the press conference, like, you know, that's stuck with me.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I watched the Zapruder film?
The what?
The Zapruder film is the JFK assassination.
Oh.
Because what's weird is the Zapruder film did not come out for like another 10 years until after the assassination. It wasn't like news at the time. It was like kept like quiet, and then it was brought on the, it was brought out on the some TV show, by a comedian. Like he broke the story.
Damn.
Like 10 years later in the 70s.
Damn.
Like, do you know how many times I've watched that? Because I'm fascinated by JFK conspiracies. Because I think that it was. I think there was something fishy going on in it. But, like, I've watched it so many times. I've watched a man die. That's what's so weird. Like, I just now started, like, oh, yeah, you can see his head go back and to the left or whatever, you know, and then, you know, there's a piece of skull going down the trunk. And then just, like, I was just, like, thinking about it now, like, oh, he died. Like, that's him dying.
Like, you watched, like, that was someone and now it's not someone.
Yeah, because your soul doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Although JFK had a soul. He was a nice guy. What? All he did was fuck Marilyn Monroe. I almost said Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. I mean, like, people who fuck Marilyn Manson usually take less of a beating than JFK did. But yeah.
Marilyn Monroe is a role model.
Yeah.
Like, she grew up with an abusive father.
Dude, I'm sick of hearing that she was a plus-size actress. She was not.
No, she's gorgeous.
Well, no, because, like, she had curves. She's a real woman. She was, like, a size 0. Like, that is skinny.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she had tits and an ass, but she was skinny. But then all these women who look like fucking land whales. Oh, she's a plus-size model. Like a plus-size inspiration. No, she wasn't. Yeah.
Land whales.
They fucking eat cheeseburgers thinking like, yeah, I'm like Marilyn Manson.
Monroe.
I meant Monroe, but I'd already said the A sound, so it's like, I'm in it.
And I think Seth Rogen's funny. I just feel like that goes hand in hand.
Fuck you, Seth Rogen.
Who do you hate more, Seth Rogen or James Franco?
Oh, James Franco.
Oh, who do you hate more, James Franco or Dave Franco?
Dave Franco.
We're just gonna go down.
Going down this. All right, who do I hate more, Dave Franco or Jonah Hill? Dave Franco. Who do I hate more? I don't think I hate anyone more than Dave Franco. I think he's the worst. No, Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell's worse.
I've heard a lot of people. I've heard from like a good amount of people that like they look at Dave Franco and he's creepy.
He does like just have this look to him where it's just like
I don't see it, but like
he has frat boy school shooter vibes.
I think he's way better than his brother.
Nah.
No.
He looks smarmy. That's a
they
very
both
good...
do.
Yeah.
Although, see, the only difference between the two is James Franco looks like he's super stoned all the time.
Yeah, and then Dave Franco looks like he does like designer drugs. Like he does.
That
like,
was the whole point of 21 Jump Street. But
yeah,
yes.
yeah, no, like he looks like it's like, nah, man, I don't smoke weed. Like I smoke like this infused with this, mixed with this, and I do 2% of this, so it amplifies. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up and just smoke weed. Jesus fucking Christ.
Shut the fuck and smoke some weed because you're fucking annoying.
Yeah, and then like at the 12-minute mark, you have to take like a shot of this, so it really.
I just drink.
I just jerk off, man.
Is that your drug?
I think I'm doing it less than once a day right now, so no. I would say
once a day?
I'd say I'm maybe jerking off 5 days a week right now.
Oh, Taran's getting down to my level.
Yeah. New levels, new devils.
Hey, Polyphia.
Hey, Polyphia beat Bo. to having a reference made. All right, so we have an Emily, we have a Polyphia, now we need a Bo.
And then we need a Michael J. Fox. Start shaking.
Wait, I already made fun of retards.
Oh my god, he's not retarded. He has Parkinson's. It's a disease.
I would argue Down syndrome is also a disease, and that is retarded. It's not like it's a choice. I would say it's a disease.
I don't know what it's classified as. I'm not a doctor.
Me neither. We're morons.
Dr. Moron.
Paging.
Paging Dr. Moron.
I was thinking of the bit from Hangover. Paging Dr. Faggot.
That's still so funny.
It's so hilarious.
Just because of the situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
he's arguing with his fiance about like how his friends aren't that bad, and
it's like, no, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be really constructive, and like they're not that bad.
Paging Dr. Faggot. Dr. Faggot.
Yeah.
God.
Bradley Cooper is so good.
Bradley Cooper is amazing.
Have you seen Silver Linings Playbook?
Oh my God. Have you brought up Silver Linings Playbook more than 10 times during this podcast? Because you have.
I have not. I think it's only 7. It's a good movie, man.
I saw it once.
Dude, I have that shit on Blu-ray.
Of course you do.
Dude.
I don't remember like what even happens in the movie.
Jennifer Lawrence plays a mentally ill girl. Mm-hmm. Bradley Cooper plays a mentally ill man.
What's the one with the like black kid who plays football and gets like adopted or something?
The Blind Side.
Yeah, that one. That one's good. I don't know. Yeah, no, I haven't seen Silver Linings Playbook since like it came out.
It was good. There was a scene in it. There's like the ending scene where they dance, and oh my god, Jennifer Lawrence is so hot. I love her. Remember when she was called a plus size actress?
Yeah. Well, remember when she tried so hard to be hashtag not like the other girls?
She was.
No, she tried. It was a shtick.
It was not.
It's full of shit.
Nope, she was.
Nope, you just like her. That's why you think that.
I'm honest, though.
No.
I'm honest.
No, she was definitely doing it because she knew it was going to be hashtag relatable. She wasn't eating like a fucking pig every day. She was on a fucking strict diet for all of her movies, but she did that for the social media because it got more clicks. Oh, here's a picture of Jennifer Lawrence eating like burgers and fries. Oh my god, she's drinking a shake?
I don't remember that.
Like
I remember her tripping up the stairs.
Yeah.
I remember her like saying she eats like pizza.
Yeah, like it was just always like, oh, she just eats whatever. She's not dieting and stuff. She's zany.
That's the media, though.
She definitely helped.
People are going to be like, Taran is a homophobe. He said paging Dr. Faggot once.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to be like, no, I'm not. I'm gay.
No,
fuck. I'm not gay. Taran's gay.
I fuck theys. I'm bisexual.
I'm a demisexual.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm just depressed.
I'm not going to say what I think.
I think I love Emily. You know what? I don't think I do.
You know you do.
Yeah. No, it's definitely Jennifer Lawrence agent. She was definitely in on it.
Who do you think leaked Jennifer Lawrence's nudes?
Well, no, it was the one dude who like hacked into all the like iCloud shit or whatever.
It was a slow news week.
There was no fucking way like 12 different celebrities all decided at the exact same time, hey, let's leak our nudes so that we get media attention.
But Jennifer Lawrence was the only one that you remember.
No. Why am I losing her name right now? Kate Upton. She was on there. I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande was on there.
Wait, was Kate Upton not a Playboy model?
She never showed tits. And I don't think she was a Playboy model. She was a Sports Illustrated. So she never showed tits. She just showed covered nipple.
Oh, cat daddy.
What?
That's what she got like really famous for. There's a gif of her in like a very small bikini. Her giant tits.
Yeah.
Doing like some cat daddy dance.
I don't know what the fuck cat daddy is.
I don't know what it is either, but she's doing a dance and I like it, Taran, okay? Stop judging me.
I just want a cat girl.
Oh my god! If you make another goddamn corpse reference,
well, that's not even a corpse. That predates corpse by like 10 years. Jesus.
Is it?
Anime cat girls have always been a thing. They predate God. No,
even God is afraid of them.
I don't know if this was like an Onion article or something, but there was this post that was like, the Japanese government is going to allow like basically testing of making clones of like human animal hybrids. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like an Onion article because it was just like everyone was like, so we're getting cat girls then.
So this is the Kate Upton thing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Kate Upton.
Yeah, but this is the thing that made her like famous. She's like dancing very provocatively.
Yeah.
And like it's like the original like TikTokers, I don't know. No. I don't know.
I love how she was like, well, trying to increase her brand and everything was like, oh yeah, I'm not into like super muscular guys. I would totally date like a guy with a dad bod. I just want someone with a good sense of humor. And then she marries a multi-millionaire all-star baseball player. Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, he's a pitcher.
Yeah, but still, like, she was lying out of her fucking ass.
The same way that, what's her fucking name? The cat ears girl.
Oh, yeah,
Belle
Delphine.
Belle Delphine, that's it.
Yeah, no, she was too. Like, I'm not saying she wasn't.
Dude, that official podcast was so fucking good. Like,
it
with
wasn't.
Her, no, with her on it, like, it was like, just like, it was like one of those things like you're seeing through the veil.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you're smart enough to know what's going on.
Like, I'm just like, I see what you did there. Oh, I see what you did there too. I might go re-listen to it tonight while you go to work.
Yeah, no, like, anyone who's trying to promote, like, a sexy brand is going to lie about what they're interested in. Like, how every fucking girl on every Ask Reddit thread. Oh, what does a fat gamer guy have to do to get a cute girl that wears cat ears and watches anime? And then they're like, oh, I just like a guy who's funny and likes to be himself. And then they get 30,000 upvotes. It's like, no, you just said the obvious thing that gets you 30,000 upvotes. Like, no one's going to fucking pick Jonah Hill over Zac Efron. No one's picking that. Like, you're out of your mind if you think otherwise.
Every girl who's like got an OnlyFans or anything, they're never gonna be like, yeah, I want fucking, Dan Bilzerian. They're gonna go.
Who wants Dan Bilzerian?
No models. They're for the Instagram clout.
Yeah.
But they're just gonna be like, oh my god, I love your hands because your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and they're bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide. I love how your torso has an arm on either side.
Breaks my fucking heart is you can't do it from memory. You had to look up the fucking lyrics.
Okay, first of all, I'm an original Bo fan. I like more of his older stuff, like like Art is Dead. Okay, I'm not repeat stuff. I'm not like News Channel 5 or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, I'm Bo-Yo. I'm Bo for show.
Dude, you don't even know Bo for show.
Bo for show's the album.
Bo for show's a fucking song.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Bo for show, a born Bostonian, Aryan librarian, the word Smithsonian.
Say any of the verses.
They're all verses.
Oh, no, that's a chorus.
You're a chorus.
Oh my god.
Don't you bow at me.
Hold on, let me pull up a reference so that I can use it.
Yeah, I worked really hard on that. I just want everyone to know that. I worked really hard on
that. Yeah, fuck women who lie about that shit. You're giving guys unrealistic standards. You can't walk around as a 10 and be like, I would totally date a 3. No, you won't.
Because then that 3 goes around thinking they can date a 10, and that gives them self-confidence. And you know what? Self-confidence is bad.
That 3 walks around doing stand-up comedy with his shirt off, insisting that he's a 6. Fuck you, Bert.
Jesus Christ.
I still can't believe he called himself a 6. I'm a 7. There's no way that guy's 1 point below me.
Maybe he's got more redeeming qualities. He's got money.
No, he doesn't.
He's got money.
Oh, okay, cool. So he can. Money doesn't equate to being attractive.
I think he's talking about the overall score because we all know that 5 of his points are because of his money.
But no, like that doesn't make you more attractive. It makes someone want to date you more because you have money, but it doesn't make you actually physically more
Makes
attractive.
them a gold digging whore.
Which there's nothing wrong with being a gold digging whore. There isn't. Okay, now hear me the fuck out. Every fucking dude who suddenly gets money, whether his tech startup takes off, he wins the lottery, are they gonna date someone in their age range? Or age range, well, yeah, that too. But they're like market, like say they're a 4. They're walking around as a 4 their whole life. They've only flirted with 4s, 3s, and 5s. That's all they ever fucking dated. They suddenly get $100 million. Oh, well, I'm only gonna date 4s and 5s because that. No, they're gonna go find a 10 who wants millions of dollars. So it is not gold digging whore's faults for gold digging. Gold digging is a completely fair game. You are using your marketable skill to get further in life. It's up to guys to be fucking responsible and be like, no.
No. I agree. But no guy's gonna be like, yeah, I'm totally a 4, and I'm only gonna date 4s and 5s. I might stretch it to a 6, maybe a 7, if I feel like I combed my hair correctly that day. But
But no, like, it's up to the dudes to be like, oh, she's just after my money. She loves me. I'm gonna be with the one who actually loves me for me. Like, you can't blame the woman for.
I don't blame the woman.
Yeah. Trevor, we're calling them whores.
I don't blame the player. I blame the game.
Yeah. No, like, if a girl wants to date someone who, makes like $200,000 a year, yeah, sure, like, I might be attractive, but I'm not going to keep pining after them because I'm not going to give them some lavish lifestyle. Like,
but day to day, how is that to live a life?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like they're good people, but it's completely fair what they're doing, because more likely than not, they're going to find someone who will support them if they're hot. If you're ugly and a gold digging whore, then you're just fucking like you're insane. Like you got to know who you are. You got to take honest looks in the mirror every once in a while. Of just me being like, yeah, I'm a 7.
Wow.
Too many people tell me I'm higher, and I'm like, I'm not. Look at these fucking ears. I can hear your thoughts with these things.
Yeah, do you hear me thinking about how big your fucking nose is?
Yeah, but I can smell your farts before they come out.
Do you like that? That seemed like you liked it. You said it in like a way that you're like proud of it.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned.
Just one day we're gonna be sitting there and you're just gonna be about to fart, and I'm just like, don't!
Like, don't! I can smell that one already. that one is bad.
I can feel your ass dilating.
Oh, I'm crowning. I remember my dad said that once.
He was crowning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit. And I laughed so hard.
Oh, there was something that came up recently that always makes me laugh, and it's kind of like in the same ballpark as that. It's like one of those just like, I'm crowning when you're about to shit and then you run off to the bathroom. I can't remember what it was. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Good joke.
Yeah. Something that definitely helps me stay calm, because I'm not sure if you knew this about me. I'm an angry person. I get very angry over nothing very often. I don't get like actual angry. Like, I'm definitely like playing up like a character in a way of like, these fucking assholes.
These gold digging whores.
Like, so, Emily would, whenever I would go, like, on long rants about just whatever bullshit I felt like ranting about, they would just come up to me and, like...
Who would?
Emily. Come up to me and, like, rub the side of my head and just go, angy. And now, whenever I'm getting heated over bullshit, that always pops into my head. Then I just have to laugh. And it's just like, yeah, what I'm upset about doesn't fucking matter.
Because you're just angy.
I'm just angy.
Is that why you miss her?
So I miss them.
Is that why you miss them? She doesn't. They don't fucking watch this fucking show.
They watch the clips on social media.
Yeah.
They think we're funny, but
They think we're funny or they think you're funny?
us.
They are a liar. God damn it. I'm going to do this every fucking time.
It's really hard for me, too, because when we were dating, they were my girlfriend.
Now they're your they friend.
No, it's significant other, partner. Well,
what are you, Batman and Robin?
yes.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm definitely Robin in this scenario.
You getting pegged?
Where is she?
Where is she? She's not here anymore. It's a they.
Where is she?
Don't you mean where is they?
That's pretty problematic. You're using the wrong gender.
Hey, Taran.
Thanks, Joker.
Taran, does it not make sense that there'd be an 80-20 gender split? I'm referencing our own clips. You know how cringy that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate myself. Don't worry. I'll kill myself afterwards.
Maybe I'll kill myself too. Damn, our property management would be pretty upset.
Oh my god. We have to do it in a different room, so there's a lot to clean up.
So we're gonna do messy deaths. Got it.
No.
I'm fucking the blender.
So, wait, would that just give you a reason to kill yourself? Because I don't feel like that would kill you.
I feel like that'd be enough blood loss to kill me. And also like shock, and then I'd continue to bleed out on the ground.
I don't know. I feel like you get your dickhead in there, you get that chopped off, and you'd be like, reattach it. Or I guess I'm just going no dickhead. Now what I'm going to do with these 5 inches.
Good for you, man.
What? The head's like an inch.
Yeah, so you're about 6. Good for you.
I was talking about you.
Oh, no, that's small.
Fuck off.
Maybe soft.
Jesus. Wait, who's soft?
Me. 6 inches soft. That's pretty good. 6 inches soft.
Weird that it gets smaller.
Gets smaller when it gets harder. It's like lock into place.
Locked into place. Locked and loaded.
Yeah. See, like no blood is added to the dick. It just takes the blood that it has and consolidates it till it's hard.
It thickens it.
It squeezes.
To a ripe syrup.
Yeah.
that little cringe. Ugh. Syrupy.
What time is
So.
it? 10:35. All right.
Holy
We should probably
shit.
start wrapping up.
Yeah, we should start wrapping.
Yeah, we've been
it up.
going for a while now.
We should wrap it before we tap it.
Hey, no. I wish my father would have.
Did he not? With his Magnum,
They were trying for kids.
with his Magnum condom.
Have I told that story on the podcast?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, listen to Taran's Magnum dong story.
Yeah.
It's called The Talk. Yes, that
for,
talk.
For once, it's not my Magnum dong I'm talking about.
Weird that you're talking about your dad's Magnum dong.
I don't like it when you say it like that.
What, Magnum dong?
No, just talking about your dad's Magnum dong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know much about your dad's dick?
Nope, I'm gonna keep it that way.
Have you asked your mom?
No, my parents have been divorced since I was 11 months old.
But like they still.
Hey, Mom, what was Dad's dick like?
Does it look like this?
Does he have this birthmark?
Do his balls hang like this, like different in distance? Like this was a lot further than the other.
Oh, you have that too?
No,
Oh,
mine are
I
pretty.
don't either.
Mine are pretty equal.
because you're so small.
Yeah, it's like a millimeter difference, but like
Jesus.
proportionally, that's
Proportionally, that's a lot. Percentage-wise.
yeah.
One out of 10 millimeters is 10%. That's pretty good. God damn. Could
See,
you imagine
like-
having 10 millimeter balls?
I think that's even more than 10 millimeters. Yeah, it's probably like a centimeter's 10 millimeters. And that's fucking,
You were about to go centimeters. Oh, yeah, no, it's 10 millimeters.
yeah.
What's a decimeter?
10 centimeters. Deci means 10. I don't know.
Centi means 100.
Yeah, so it's 100 to 10.
Decimeters?
Yeah. Or
We'll go millimeters, deci, centi.
no.
Or no, millis, million.
Yeah, it goes
Deci.
milli, centi, deci,
Milli, centi, deci.
and then it goes meter.
Isn't that like a rapper?
No.
Or is that milli vanilli?
Also no.
A milli, a milli, a milli, a milli.
I hate that song so
So
fucking
do
much.
I.
You know what? I hate all songs from like
Will Ferrell?
What?
I was gonna say you went too quickly before I could say Will Ferrell. Like you know what I hate, and I was gonna say Will Ferrell, but you know what I hate? All songs from, and then I went Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
So
I do hate Will Ferrell. He's yet to put out a good movie other than Anchorman 1. Elf sucked.
you didn't like Elf?
No, it was a shit movie. Oh my God, Santa! Not funny. It's not. Do you know what else isn't funny? The Office.
Which one do you like better, Parks and Rec or The Office?
Parks and Rec.
What do you like about Parks and Rec?
Better characters. The actual like character interactions are entertaining and silly in a way that's still kind of believable, while The Office is just so over the top absurd. It's just unentertaining.
I get that. I feel that. I embrace that. I hear you.
I don't like being heard.
Okay, I unhear you. What did you say?
I said Will Ferrell's trash.
Yes, I heard that.
Yes. I said you're very pretty, and you
I
have
did.
very nice blue eyes, and very.
Your eyes are brown and full of shit.
My eyes are pretty hazel. They got a lot of green.
Yeah,
to them.
I've taken shits that color.
I think you need to work on your diet. Jesus Christ. Have you?
Millie.
You have very nice eyebrows. I don't like it when you do that. My boss asked if you were ginger,
I'm not.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
and she just said, "Oh,
Why is she into that?
no,
I can be.
no." She saw a clip from our.
What?
I showed her one of the clips.
Why?
Because she wanted to know what you look like, and I don't have any pictures of us, but I have videos of us. That sounds wrong.
Actually, it's worse that they're podcast videos.
Yeah.
So it's actually, I would rather it be porn
It would be more normal if it was just videos
of our OnlyFans.
me like jerking off on your face.
Surprisingly so, though.
Yeah.
We should do that just as a joke.
Oh yeah, as a joke. That would be so funny.
Okay.
So yeah, this is Taran Trevor podcast signing off.
No, so check us out on Surprising Twit on Twitter, where I will post Doge things for the foreseeable future.
Oh my God.
I haven't posted anything in a few days.
Okay.
Check us out on Surprisingly Instagram, where I'll post Doge things and clips of us talking about Doge. What
This
else?
is immensely awkward.
It is. I can do awkward better than you can. So you're not an awkward person. You always like when you're up at the cashier. You're like, so how are you doing today? How was your day? Do you like dogs?
It's because I'm good at the whole customer service thing.
I don't like it. I want to sit there in awkwardness.
I don't like how we've both worked in customer service for like long periods of times, and you still just like can't customer service.
I can, and I hate it. Like you have a higher threshold. You just are customer service. You're like, I don't even work here, but I'll help you find what you need. I don't even work here. I don't even work here, but I'll face this shelf.
I haven't worked at Fred Meyer in like 5 fucking years, but I'll face this shelf. Yeah. 2 funny stories for me to bring up. So I was grabbing you some kickstarts at a Fred Meyer one time, and the worker had just faced it because it was like pretty close to closing hours, and she saw me like reach up, and I could kind of see like the annoyance in her face, like I just faced it. Then I like reached to the back and grabbed 2 and pulled them out, and she just kind of like looked at me like, this motherfucker knew. And then another day, this one cute girl was on the aisle. She was in there facing some stuff, she was just working away. And I just walked up, set my basket on the ground, took a 4-foot like section, because that's how like wide the like shelf space is. And I just like quickly faced it, slapped the ground, and was like, fucking nailed it. And then walked away. And she like looked at me, saw that I faced, and was just like, what the fuck just happened?
We should video that and put it on.
No. I don't video strangers. I don't like that shit. It's just weird. Like, people who do prank channels who prank strangers, I hope they die.
It's not a prank though.
It's still kind of a prank. You're just like bothering someone for a video. I prefer to just bother people naturally.
You do.
No,
Bother?
it's like the
Bother?
people.
Bother?
It's like the people who it's like, oh, I'm gonna go give this homeless person $100. I have to film it.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah, because you're gonna make a shit ton of money off of that, and
Yeah.
you gave up $100. You're gonna make
$200,
$300, $3,000.
Yeah. If you're making any sort of profit off of giving people money, you're a douche.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
He's not a douche though.
Apparently, like, as an individual, he isn't making very much money. Like, he's making money, obviously, but like he has to use so much of the money gained to go back into his next shtick. Like, obviously, if he just like cut dry at the end of one video and took the money, he'd probably do well. But in terms of like yearly income, he said he's not doing nearly as good as people would like expect out of someone who's like giving $100,000 away in a video.
It
Or, like,
kind,
$1
but it
million
kind of like gives him like perpetual like job security, or
Yeah.
because like as long as he's putting enough money into his videos, he will get enough money back to keep living. That is a doggo. It's a
Yeah.
pupper.
It's Ashley's dog.
Who cares?
Apparently, you were very excited to see that dog.
When?
You were like, oh, that's a doggo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you said it was Ashley's.
What's wrong with Ashley?
I don't know.
You finally met her. We've only been friends since like 2017, and you finally met her.
It should be the other way around. She finally met me,
Oh.
and you and I have been friends since 2005, 4.
Is that correct?
2004.
Yeah, 2004.
We've been friends since September of 2004.
I'll say October.
That's fair. I would say that as well.
No, I
Wait,
think
did we ever even become friends? Are we friends now?
I think it was like the second or third day of school where you came over to my house. Didn't take long for me to seduce you.
Oh my god, you always make it weird. You always make it weird.
into my house.
Okay, surprising twit on Twitter.
Surprisingly, podcast on Instagram.
And surprisingly, go fuck yourself.
Surprisingly, sober podcast on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Feel free to like, subscribe, enjoy the videos, comment, call us
Ring that
douchebags.
bell.
Yeah, hit the bell icon.
Call
so
him
the-
account again.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I do. I do look like I would sparkle. Vampire, Twilight.
Yeah. Although I think I'm more pale than you.
Yeah,
'cause
I
I'm
definitely
blonde.
look more like I would be in the cast of Twilight than you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I definitely look like a gay vampire. Am I wrong?
Let us know if he's wrong.
Yeah,
He's
let us
not.
know if I'm wrong in the comments. You know, I said we're wrong in my head. Anyway, I'm Taran,
I'm Trevor.
and we are r/signing
Signing
off.